Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful night. We got another sleep aid on our hands. More Pokopia, of course, of course. You know there's going to be a ton of Pokopia because I'm literally recording it every single night. I don't know. I just really like the game, and it's got... I wouldn't say it requires you to play daily, but it's got some incentivization to play daily. We'll play a quiz game. Yay. Okay, here goes. What's Gloom's most unfavorite flavor? Dry? Too bad. Spicy. Okay. I don't think dry is anyone's favorite flavor, right? You don't want dry. Dry's bad. Like there's nothing that you want to be dry. I don't know what's up with that one. Is Gloom a fan of dry? Is she a freak? Well, I did a lot of work. The reason why we ended up here instead of in the sky area, because I did a lot of work here today. Not a ton, but just, you know, finishing out the little side here. Still need to put the railing. I need to finish that railing, but you know, it's looking more and more like it used to every day. All right, let's head. I guess if we're heading to Saffron, we can just head there directly, since we are in Vermilion. And those are the only two things I have figured out for sure. Well, I guess, and Pewter. I just don't get Pewter connecting to Saffron still. That part still doesn't make any sense to me. Is there a landmark in Viridian that would help us know if Withered Wasteland is supposed to be Viridian City? I don't think there is. It just kind of makes me feel like it's Viridian City, right? Viridian City doesn't have any landmarks. It doesn't have any landmarks. Easy. The only landmark would be the gym. The presence of Team Rocket, which there is a presence of Team Rocket there, you know? Alright, back to the Sky Islands. This place is so weird. I was not expecting them to do something like this in this game. It is such a out of left field thing. Okay. Our cement should be done. Or concrete. Concrete. Now we're getting ideas. Recipe for concrete pipe. Cool. I just had a thought. Before we do all this, we do also have a restored Pokemon Center in Pewter City. Sneezy. We should go check that out real quick, and then we can just go all in on these quests here. Watch this shit. That makes it a lot faster, huh? It's interesting that the loading screens have like a collection of tips and also just random Pokedex or Habitat Dex entries. It keeps telling me time to party is completed. I know it's completed. Is it a quest on the thing? Okay, well let's find that out. I thought I found it out before, but apparently I hadn't. Possible I hadn't. So before we do anything and forget about it again, let me check the PC. replacing stamps? I've got a completed stamp card, isn't that... What? Oh, okay. Apparently there were missions associated with it. We've just been neglecting this entire time. The daily stuff. I don't really need any of the daily stuff, looks like. Concrete steps recipe. I'll buy that for $1 or 500. Although the yen rate is not actually 100 to a, or 1 yen to 1 penny, like it once was. Wait a few, Ditto. The Ridge Pokemon Center is finally completed. You check it out, right? Feast your eyes on this. Ta-da! There it is. That's a Pokemon Center. Ridge Pokemon Center is complete. Oh, the Pokemon Center's fixed, is it? I'm guessing this Pokemon Center will come in handy for you from now on. Of course, it would be wonderful if the humans came back, too. But all that aside, this place is starting to look more like it used to, all thanks to you. Let's keep it up, Ian. We rebuilt the Pokemon Center. Yay. Let's see what's going on inside. Usually it'll be a Pokemon... Oh. There's a journal. Someone's journal 3. A long time ago, the city was packed with people working in the nearby mines. Apparently it was a pretty lively place. At least, that's what I heard from the chef at the little restaurant I visited with Ian. My trainer! There's no sign of that restaurant anymore. But I guess it's not surprising, given these vicious volcanic eruptions. Who could live in a place like this now? The food we had at the restaurant was incredibly delicious. The whole time the chef was cooking, Ian was watching intently. It's always been so full of curiosity. I've noticed it seems particularly interested in the things humans do. I wish we could have traveled together more. There's so many things I wanted to show it. Oh, and now suddenly Murkrow's here, selling shit. That's cool. I don't need any of that. And the Pokemetal ingots would be nice, but you need to have 2,000 trade value for that shit? That's a lot. That's a lot of trade value. Probably worth it, but like, goddamn. Someday I'm gonna put a house in that thing, and I'm gonna be mad at myself for doing it. And you're right, you might be asking why. It's because I'm not gonna be able to use that shortcut anymore. Alright, now back to the Skylands, Saffron City. Another rock for the collection. I don't know what we're gonna do to restore this place. This place is so fucked. Like, obviously the Sky Island part of it is part of its natural charm now. But there's just so much of this, like, trash building stuff around as well. Like, what am I gonna do? Go individually destroy all of those? And replace them? Great photo opportunity is happening. Oh boy. Did I mean this? Oh my god. It really is a great photo opportunity. Look at this shit. Three fucking sleepy ass Pokemon. Photo op snagged. There's another stink bug. I've caught 3 stink bugs today in jars. Well, not jars, they're medicine bottles. I caught them in medicine bottles and I'm going to keep them there until they die. That's my new thing with stink bugs. There's so many of them. They're an invasive species, so don't even feel sad about it. It is miserable. They're so awful. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. And I just see another one. I have to go catch it eventually. Ooh, you can fly right up to the ladder and just immediately grab it. That's really convenient. There are so many times in this game where I want to do something and the game lets me do it. I really like that. You don't always get that. Scrap cube. I don't want scrap cube. Hey, do I find some concrete? Thanks for bringing it to me. I hate to immediately hit you with another chore, but I actually need one more special part to get the lifts in working order. Well, tell me about it. I had a look and I think we need a kind of special gear to get these lifts up and running. Problem is, I can't find a gear like that anywhere around here. So I figured I could just make one myself, you know? Here's the catch. I need an iron ingot. Guess you know what I'm about to ask, eh, Ian? I'd be really grateful if you go find me one iron ingot. Wait, hold on. Hey, it looks like you already got an iron ingot on you. Think you can spare one for me, kid? Sure thing. Easy. I think that's the last one I had, but I have more cooking. I can go get them from Magmar right now. Awesome. This is great. You can leave the rest to me. I just gotta bop bam wham this into shape with my hammer. We'll have a gear in no time. Give me a minute, alright? I love the gliding. Gliding is so good. Oh, wait, there's a thing down there. Professor's diary number 5 has been added to human records. Something shocking has happened. The Pokemon Conservation Project is progressing smoothly, and the time came for my Tangela to join the others. In the hopes of avoiding a tearful scene, I waited until my grandchild was asleep before entrusting Tangela to one of the other project members. But later that night, I received word that Tangela had run off. Tangela was like family. He should have been accustomed to humans. How could this have happened? I have a theory. Tangela was likely trying to get back to our home. But it's nearly time for my family to set off for space. Even if Tangela were to make it safely home, by the time he arrives, we'll no longer be there. I feel agonizingly helpless knowing there's nothing I can do. Nothing, that is, but hope that the project staff finds Tangela and keep him safe. So that's why Professor Tangrowth was just wandering around. And it had been wandering around for so many years while every other Pokemon was asleep. Oh god. Lugia, where are you going to drop your thing? There's not very many places for you to drop it. There's a lot of places where you drop it and then it gets lost forever. Okay. There you are. Up there, okay. I can barely get up there. Should have jumped first. I think we'll still make it. Yeah. Yeah, we can make it up to the Sylph Tower. Don't know how long Tingatun needs. Is she good now? She's wandering around. Yes, she's good. Okay. Perfect timing. Oh. And a bop and a bam and a wham. There we go. All done. Oh, hey there, Ian. Perfect timing. Here, you can hang on to this. Tinka gears. Cute. With that, you'll be able to make a lift platform. Just set up 2 lift platforms a good distance from each other, and the lift will start moving between them. Come on, we got no time to waste. Let's go set up the first lift platform. Follow me. Okay, can I eat my carrot real quick? I have to eat my carrot lunch. Following you from above. Alright, here's the spot, apparently. You just gotta set a lift platform right around here, and it'll connect to the island where the Pokemon Center is. Which means I should probably teach you how to make a lift platform. Okay, that really frees us up now. Try making one lift platform just like I taught you. Can I learn how to make the Tinka gears too, or are you gonna have to make those every single time? Okay, it's not down here. Where was it? Oh god, I don't have something for it. More iron ingots. I don't have that shit. You should have told me. I would have ran home and gotten more from Magmar. That should still be enough to get us over. Because there's so little decay in the height. I was expecting a lot more decay in the height on this, but it really is quite generous. I really appreciate that. It's funny that this Ditto is good at imitating human things and only okay at imitating Pokemon. I like that. It's kind of cute. It's a touch. Alright, Magmar time. Time to check out my best buddy Magmar, who always has the right things I need. How is our space doing? I know we just got an expansion, I think, recently. I'm not sure how our space is. Oh, we have a lot of space. Okay, good. Oh, yes, we've also completed that. So let's real quickly get the reward for that. Get on our favorite scooter. It's not a scooter, but whoa! We just ran into Cricketune. Oopsie. Sorry, bud. Oh yes, look at that. 31 of the damn things. Here, have some more. Seems like we'll need a lot. He likes doing it. It's his favorite hobby. I'm not forcing him. Whoa. It's funny, I think flying is actually faster than running, so if you can get anything going as far as that goes. Even just a little bit of height difference. I'm optimizing for the speed run. That I'll definitely be doing. I'll definitely be speed running this, for sure. I definitely don't kind of dislike speedrunning as a concept. Not only as a concept, I thought it was fine if other people speedrun. I have no interest in it myself at all, whatsoever. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Not my vibe. Alright, we're coming back, Tinkaton. Duskull's hungry, apparently. Duskull just knocked a lepa berry off the tree. Okie dokie. Now let's make it. One lift platform. Ooh, big. There's a spot right for it. Hey, it looks real good. You got talent again. Alright, try placing a lift platform so it connects the island where the Pokemon Center is. Right around here should be perfect. Oh, you already got it set up for me? Nice. Perfect, that spot ought to do the trick. Now we got a lift running between here and the Pokemon Center island. You know, I'd love to check out the town you're building. Why don't you escort me to the Pokemon Center? I haven't really done much there yet, but okay. Tink Master. Alright, I didn't need to do that. She can just grab a second one, because this thing is very strange in the way it works. But it's more fun if we ride together. Ooh, I see a hint of a Pokemon. Pokemon habitat hint. Trace of a Pokemon. Flower garden. Another Paris. Okay. Yeah. So we can make Paris here too. We can have Paris appear here, not make it. We don't make it out of the ether. We made it. Awesome. Oh, so you're the great builder Tinkaton. I hope you'll continue helping out our friend Ian. Sure thing. Just say the word and I'll help build up this town any way I can. Now let me see if there's anything I can get started on. You make lifts so you have more Pokemon follow you even to far off places. I have enough Tinka gears to craft with. Give Tinkaton some iron ingots and make them have some. Or have them make some, rather. Hey, Ian. Weather may be gloomy, but that doesn't mean we have to be. Look at this. Hey, bud, that's an iron ingot you got there. Make Tinka gears. How many? That should be plenty. I don't think I'll ever need that many. More than that. Gotcha, give me a bit of time to work, okay? Oh god, don't hit Rookidee. I know you're mortal enemies, but don't hit Rookidee. Build a house, right. Forgot that Rookidee wanted me to build a house, like a full-on house. Do we have anyone who can build here? Conkeldurr probably can? I guess I could rebuild some of these houses that kind of sort of exist still. Duskull likes the flowers. Duskull really likes the flowers. I don't happen to have a plan on hand, do I? No. Oh, do happen to have plans here, though. Yellow hut, pink hut. This looks like a yellow hut kind of place. Grab this, and then we can put down a yellow hut. There we go. That fits perfectly. Oh, Tingaton can build. That makes sense. Oh, we need electricity? Well. Can't do much about that. Except for put up more regular Pokemon homes. Get things a little bit watered. Tall pink grass? Sure. Do we have any hints for this area? Those ones are kind of more generic. Office, storeroom, the playland, right? Spotless washing station, fortune telling station. Concrete pipe sealed secret base for the Cyndaquil, right? Don't know about the rest of those. Don't know about the rest of those. Hydrate is probably not going to get us what we want, for sure. Abra, Mr. Mime, horrible. Snivy, really cool. Raichu. Ooh, but we have to make sure that it's powered up, the cash register. Nature's Market, that's a weird one. Okay, there was a cash register somewhere around here, though. Where was it? Right here. It's mine now. I'm gonna take it somewhere else. Oh, we actually do need some of those tables. Or wait, what were those? Those are not tables. Those are something like tables. Table any. Okay, never mind. Large boulder and a tree. Large boulder and a tree. Well, here's a tree, and here's a large boulder. And they're near electrical stuff, too. Great. Okay, I think I want it moved over this way. Can't really do much beyond that right now. That's the same crap there, which is great. Move it that way, and then we can move it. Oh yeah, there's that grass in the way. That's okay, that's where I wanted it to be. That's a stool, chair, whatever. We need tables. Back there was tables. Do we have any poles on us? Any utility poles? No, we're gonna need to make more. We can connect it to that generator and then have the generator start making shit. It won't be forever, but it'll at least be for a little while. I don't need to make tables. I can take tables. These are desks. I hope they count as tables. If not, I'll find some other use for them. Well, I didn't mean to do that much, but sure, whatever. I'm not a huge fan of this song for this one. It's like fine, but it's not a huge favorite of mine for sure. And last but not least, cash register. But of course we actually have to do a little bit more than that because we need to connect it to electricity. Somebody's there. Swablu. I like Swablu. You're not dirty or anything, are you? Oh, I mean, sorry to ask. It's just if things are dirty around me, it's really hard for me to ignore them. But anyways, nice to meet you. If you ever get a little dusty, I can pat you clean with my wings. Cute. It's the feather duster. It's Harpy's feather duster. Can't relax if it is, or its surroundings are not clean. It wipes off dirt with its wings. That's exactly what it told me already. The Pokedex entry just told me exactly what it told me. Earned recipe as a reward for discovering. What's the reward? Chic chair. Wow. I don't care. Utility poles. There we go. Which is why I didn't get rid of all the iron ore to start making something else. Hey, Ian. There you go, Ian. Got your Tinker Gears already. You're all good to go. Awesome. Now I can make as many of those listings as I want. Make it a lot easier to get around. There we go. That's connected now. And just need to add something to burn. Whoa, not what I meant to do. I would like to not do that. Thank you. Just one, please. Alright, connected. Well, let's see if that makes a habitat, or if those desks don't count as tables. It counts, thank God. Nature's Market habitat. Awesome. Just power up the register to be able to trade, even in nature. I trade with what, though? We don't have money. The cash register doesn't work for a barter economy, unless we create our own currency. I don't know how long that's going to last. Hopefully, Raichu will get here soon. I don't know what kind of environments would be around here. Oh, I need to make one of these again. Oop, must have gone too far. Am I missing something? No, it's just over on the other side. Okay. No, we got plenty of everything. Oh, we have 8 Tinker Gear apparently. Right, because it takes 3. It makes 3 with 1 ingot. Not here yet. I don't know how much longer it'll last. Oh, a hint. Trace of a Pokemon. Pupitar. I mean, sure. We'll do that. See who shows up, if it'll be Pupitar or someone else. Looks like they're still connected, but I don't see anyone over there yet. Raichu's probably going to take longer because I think Raichu's rarer. I'm glad these things don't require electricity somehow. They've got their own internal electricity, I guess. I don't know. Alright, that's all connected. Now we can easily get the Sylph Tower. We need to make a... I guess this wouldn't be the right way to go for that, would it? We need to make one for over here, but I don't think this is the way to go about doing that. I guess we'll go back. We need to go back on the Sylph Tower one. Sylph Tower, we can make one from there and then fly over and then make another one on the other side. Easier connection for Gardevoir. And the gym, I guess. The gym is another landmark we can use. I wonder if we can find the dojo. Like, we have the gym. I haven't seen the dojo, though. It's supposed to be basically right next to it. No Raichu yet. Still producing. Put another leaf in there. Hope it continues. Time to go up here. It's interesting that what happened to Saffron City is apparently something that happened early enough to where humans created a solution to it. Trace of a Pokemon. Tree shaded pink tall grass. Oh, Dreepy. Okay, there's not really a good place to put one here, I feel like. Unless up there. Actually, that could be it. Yeah, there it is. Just need a place to build. I didn't think about that. Probably should have just made some before coming up here. I think there's one over here, though. Near the overflowing thingamabob. Alright, let's just craft 2. In fact, let's just craft 4. We need 4. Oh, we don't have enough for 4. Well, let's just make 2 then. No reason to make 3 if we can't make 4. I don't see anyone over there from over here. I'm keeping my eye on it. The power didn't go out, did it? No, it looks like the power's still on too. Cool. No brownout yet. Okay. Okay, didn't mean to do that, but we figured out a way. We figured out a way. Whoa. Hey Gardevoir, you're asleep. This seems like at least a not very comfortable way to sleep. Hello there, Ditto. Welcome back. How far did you travel today? Okay. Nothing to say. Alright. That's fine. Guess I can explore this area more. I didn't really explore it very thoroughly. Lots of tall buildings that no longer function. I guess this would be the dojo, maybe? Or maybe up here? Like the gym is somewhere near here. And the dojo is really close to where the gym is. Oh, I just walked on top of that. Yeah, so that's the gym, so the dojo should be over that way. Unless they completely closed, I suppose. That's a distinct possibility. I assume I can't get through here. Obstruction in front of the gate. What? Like this stuff here? Or do you mean on the other side? Obstruction in front of the gate has been removed. Okay, but what about my rank? Is my rank good enough? Trainer rank is Ultra. Area gate will now open. Oh! I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that. Huh. Is this the only gate? Actually, one way to find out. Now pass through. You know, this does lend more credence to the idea that it's very abstracted, because, like, look at this. I can walk behind where the gate is. I guess it goes down? So yeah, very abstracted for sure. Okay, before we go... Doesn't look like there's a gate on that side, so yeah, I think it's the only gate out of here. Which feels weird for Saffron Town. If it's going that way, I hesitate to hazard even a guess, considering everything, but oh, another one. Was that Lugia again? Well, if Lugia's here, we should just wait for the thing to drop, because it's going to drop somewhere over here. A limestone over there. I think it's gonna be on this little hilltop here. Well, what do you know? It's the last piece of land it could possibly be. What happens if it lands on my head? It hurts me. Okay, another silver feather. Alright. Now before we go and see this new land, I want to check one last time to see if Raichu shows up. Or has shown up, rather. And then we'll go back and check out the new area. I think, hold up, before I say any more, yeah, it's there. I guess there could still be in that corner there, and no, there's nothing. No, there is stuff there. There's stuff in the corner, just way far away. There could theoretically, in that corner somewhere, be another gate, I suppose. which would, in that case, likely take us to Cerulean City. While, it looks like no Raichu currently. While the one that we are going to take in just a second here, I believe will be taking us to Lavender Town, which I'm excited for. If it's not Lavender Town, I'm going to be very disappointed. We need to go up. I need to just put a bunch of ladders here, because this is annoying. Oh, hello. Someone here. Pupitar! Oh, hi. We never met before, right? Sorry if I'm a bit restless. I found myself the perfect home and I can hardly stop from jumping with joy. Maybe I don't look it, but I really love bouncing around, you know. Pretty fast, too. Got that slipstream. Shell is as hard as bedrock and it is also very strong. Its thrashing can topple a mountain. Wow. Okay, I don't see Raichu still. Really looking for Raichu because I would really like to have an electric type Pokemon to generate for us. It would be very helpful. Nothing yet. Yeah, I'm not sure if you're supposed to go over there or not. And there's stuff over there. There's a Pokeball over there too. I could just go the obvious way we already have set out, but I could also try and figure out, yeah, it's definitely explorable. Little stutter step there. Here's an item we want. Photo 6 been added to human records. Fun photo of Pokemon. Porygon Z! Oh! Oh. Pop art chair. Okay, now we're down here. Just kind of mossy. Doesn't seem like there's another area gate around here. Yeah, we're reaching like the bounds of the map, it seems. Oh, oopsie. Wait, we can go up here. Beat up. Real pretty up here. There's a Gyarados down there. And what do I see over there? Hot nothing. Yeah, I don't think there's another... No, there's not another gate. At least not here. In that case... So sleepy. That's so real, Gyarados. Hi, man. Oh, sure am sleepy. Where in tarnation am I anyway? Huh? Who are you? You from around these parts? What's that now? The Pokemon and humans have all gone and disappeared someplace, and you're doing what you can to rebuild the towns and bring the Pokemon back? Well, I'll be. Can't believe all that's been happening while I was asleep. Now that's a wake-up call, I tell you what. That expression on your face is a bit lackadaisical, but the way you've been living is anything but. I think I like you. You can count me as a friend from now on, youngin'. Don't be a stranger, you hear? Once it appears, it goes on a rampage. It remains enraged until it demolishes everything about it. I don't think it's doing that. Sure am hungry. I was hoping to teach a nice move, but for the life of me, I can't remember what it was. Maybe I overslept. My head's all fuzzy inside. The best remedy for a sleepy noggin is a nice hot meal. That'll clear my head up in a jiffy, I bet. Sorry for the trouble. Do you think you can bring me one piping hot bread bowl? Can't get my head thinking straight with a hot meal. I'll teach you a move that'll sure be helpful. I can smell it wafting through the air. Wager there's a bread bowl somewhere on this island. What? What do you mean there's a bread bowl on the island? That's insane. Maybe it's right here. Potato seeds. That's not a bread bowl. Please say it's close by. That is so nice. Wow, the movement tech in this game is great. I really like it a lot. I legit have no clue where to look for a bread bowl, of all things. Hacker's Confessions number 5. While humanity is evacuated into space, all the Pokemon in the world are to be stored and protected in a massive computer system. That is the Pokemon Conservation Project. An incredible plan, but the Foundation members said in order to avoid panic, they had to keep both the disaster and the project out of the public eye as much as possible. Naturally, this left them short-handed. Skilled computer technicians were in particularly high demand. That's why the Foundation sought me out after I discovered the disaster. Recruitment. I took them up on the offer. Till this point, I only lived as I pleased. But if I could save Pokemon using my skills, I had to do it. The work was tough, but also rewarding. Eventually, the public began to take notice of the disaster. The Foundation gradually evacuated those who noticed it to a safe place, but to avoid panic, they waited until the last minute to tell people that their destination was space. In the middle of this unbelievable situation, I found a flaw in the plan. Oh dear. That the computer system eventually fails? Ah, we were already here. There's no bread bowl here, I know that. This is the most habitable looking place and it doesn't have any bread bowl as far as I can tell. I guess there's that area right there. Speaker, not a bread bowl. How would a bread bowl be left after all this time and still be edible? That don't make no sense. Ah. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, there's a Pokeball here. Maybe Red Bull? Iron ingots. Oh, actually, I'll take those for sure. This is the same place we were just at, right? Yeah, it is. See a Pokeball over here. There we go. Pencil holder. God damn it. Ancient bread bowl in a cave. Frost seeds. Damn it. Finding everything but the fucking bread bowl. Where the fuck is this bread bowl? Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. That was dangerous. Kind of expected there to be more. The power of jumping. It's on a different island, but there's a Pokeball over there. It's on a totally different island though, so I don't think that'll do. And there's up there as well. Just checking down there. Check how things are here real quick. I don't see any Pokeballs even. Whee! Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything. Looks to be an island that way as well. I don't think I see... Fuck it. Let's go over there now. And see, I just want to see if there's a... Looks like there's a path there. Polyrath! Hey, you're a new face. What's your deal? Going around building towns and hoping more Pokemon will show up? Dang. That's super rad. But, you gonna be okay with those floppy noodle arms? No offense. I'll probably be okay. Probably doesn't exactly inspire confidence, pal. Alright, let me tell you about a real good training spot I know around here. I'll take you there now. Follow me. This muscles have developed through swimming are thick and powerful. When it lands a square punch, it can turn huge boulders to dust. Polyrath looks so weird in 3D. Never meant to be 3D, man. Recipe for an office table. Oh. Pop that open. Grab this. 3 pieces of fluff. As you can tell, this spot's surrounded by super solid sand. Let me tell you, punching this stuff with all your might is an equally solid workout. Of course, a single punch is all it takes for a powerhouse like me to pulverize the sand to dust. Don't worry, you'll get in there someday. Until then, you ought to train here. Oh, and be sure to clean up after yourself. And leaving a sandy mess for others got it. It's just common decency. It might take a few decades, but if you manage to bring me 6 blocks of ordinary sand someday, I'll be impressed. Sure, you can't use sand for anything, but you can throw it away. Or you can't throw it away. That's just common sense. Actually, you can use sand to melting it down to glass. We know that. By collecting sand, it comes sure to come in handy. Oh. They made it seem like I was supposed to do that and get through somewhere. What? You already got 6 blocks of sand? For real? Oh, sure, it'd take you at least a decade, but I guess you're more amazing than I gave you credit for. And good on you for picking up after yourself. Ain't too bad. It's too bad sand's totally useless, huh? Apologies for repetition. It actually is a way to use sand. A very useful building material. Oh, hey, since you're clearly a genius, maybe you could help me out. Sorry to ask, would you come with me for a second? What's going on in here? Spooky little room. If you could climb up the top here, there's a dojo just a short walk away. Dojo's like, a place where humans train and stuff. Love spending time there. Seems like there used to be an elevator running here, but it's totally busted now. We're gonna build up this town so more Pokemon can live here. I'd love for them to come swing by the dojo. So I was wondering, could you maybe fix up the elevator so folks can get to it? I'll give it a shot. For real? Thanks, pal. Alright then, listen up, because I'm gonna teach you how to fix the elevator. See how chunks of the ladder are missing? Yeah, that's a problem. So to start, could you fill in the missing spots to make sure the ladder's all connected? Once that's done, I'd like you to climb the ladder and check if there's still an elevator platform up there. Sum it up, the first step to fixing the elevator is connecting the ladder, then climbing to the top to see what the deal is. Okay, I don't have ladder pieces on me. And there doesn't seem... Oh. I guess this is a metal ladder, but instead of a wooden ladder, so we're gonna get a little bit of mismatch here, but whatever. Oh yeah, that's real fucked up. Love it. Hey, can you hear me? Looks like you made it up safe. Can you see a machine hooked up to the ladder? Should be a big silver thing. Yeah, I see one. Oh yeah, I knew it. That's an elevator platform. Now all you gotta do is put another one of those down here and bam, it's elevator time. Which brings us to step 2, how to fix the elevator. Come back down here for a sec. Looks like the dojo's all fucked up. Not barely even a dojo anymore. Part 2. Alright, time for the next step of fixing the elevator. That's right, you guessed it. We're gonna make another elevator platform. How do we do that? Thought you might just come up with an idea on the spot, but I guess that'd be too easy. I've got no clue how to make something like that, so now what? Alright, Alakazam knows all kinds of complicated stuff like that. Maybe we ask them? Okay, new plan. Go find Alakazam and ask them how to make an elevator platform. Pretty sure they were living in a spot like this last time I saw them. Surging psychic power. So it's simple cushion crystal ball. What do you think about that crystal ball that Alakazam's place is made of? Well, maybe glass? Oh, okay. So we're supposed to make it out of the glass, out of the sand we just got. You know, the broken window panes around here kind of remind me of the crystal ball. Maybe you could use them to make a craft one? Or that. So those are candles, not crystal balls. Good to know. I think I just have glass on me, don't I? There's a crystal ball. Alakazam bait. It's probably going to take him a while to show up, unless they just make it fast for us. Sit in front of the crystal ball and focus to gain mastery of your psychic powers. Maybe. Okay, well, you know what this needs is some time. So let's get out of here, Scoob. I wanted to get out of here a while ago anyways, so. Ooh, okay, that was actually a much thinner area than I thought it was. Oh, this elevator works. That's convenient. Oh. Oh, so you can do multiple floors. Cool. Ba, 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 ba. I like that it looks like shit. I like that look. Being in the elevator looks like absolute dog shit. Alright. Okay, where are we? We're in Sylph Tower. I just need to know which direction it need to be pointed. Right. Okay. First things first. I need to check on Raichu possibilities. That's still running. I don't see a fucking Raichu there though. And it should have spawned by now, I think. If it's like I mean my draw distance wise, I think it should have spawned. Just in case. Yeah, it would have shown up. Can we still make it? Or have we lost too much? Two. Okay. I guess Raichu's gonna take a lot more time to show up. So in that case, we have one last thing I want to do before we call it, which is go to that new area and do maybe a couple things there, set up things for next time. Again, I'm hoping for Lavender Town, so I'm excited to see what Lavender Town is going to look like. Saffron is fucking insane, so I can't imagine what they were going to do with Lavender Town. If it even is Lavender Town, that is. Could be literally anything. So far, they have subverted my expectations. What? 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 Up here. Huh? There's a rainbow feather there now, for some reason. What? I mean, not only did they subvert my expectations, they did it in the lamest way possible. That's crazy. It's not a new area. That's it. That we've got all the areas, I guess. Because as far as I've seen, there's not been any other gates. Not that of course I forgot about this one. I don't know if I ever saw it. So maybe there's some hiding. Huh. Is that it? Is Saffron the last place you get? And that's it? I guess. Huh. So... Here we are in wherever. Viridian City, I guess? Maybe it's fucking Cinnabar? I don't fucking know. I can't. It should have a volcano if it's Cinnabar. Maybe this is Fuchsia City. Fuchsia City would make more sense for this setup than Viridian would, honestly. We have Pallet Town directly west. We have Vermilion directly east. That's the one that would make sense for Fuchsia City. We have Pewter City to the north, and then Saffron to the north, but slightly more east. I guess you could say Pewter's to the northwest. That's... Ooh, okay. Yeah, time to stop trying to make sense of any of this. There's no sense. And also, the way we came out of there... Like, I need to look at the map there, I guess. No, the map, it was north. Or, not north, it was east of Skyland. So here's the way this works, right? And at this point, we know that these are abstractions, of course. We know that. So you go through here to Pewter City, northwest. And we know it's Pewter City because it has a museum. No clue where this other area is. Could be anywhere, really. Also, this being Pewter City implies that Mount Moon erupted, right? It's kind of crazy. I didn't realize Mount Moon was a volcano. I mean, I guess most mountains were volcanoes at one point or another of some kind. It's like volcanoes, or they're crunched up to plates, which would have been probably pretty catastrophic in another way. But I don't know if that would have resulted in some sort of volcanic activity. But it surely wouldn't be something that would, resurrect at any point. I'd imagine. I'm not a volcanologist, so I don't know for sure. So then we go... Okay. On this map, you come out the east from Bleak whatever, and then you go north to Sky. That makes even less sense, I feel like. No, I guess that makes more sense. Then you go through the Sky, and you come out from the west, right? So there's twists in each of them, which again, this little section here between the abstraction really confuses the whole thing. It's like, why is that even there? It serves no purpose other than to slow you down and then confuse you when it turns out it's actually a lot of distance being abstracted in that. Just have one loading screen. Why? Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. And then we come out here on the west. Yeah. Okay, so the idea is we go northwest and we come out the east of that area. Then we go north from there and we end up coming out of the southwest here. So I guess it's kind of like with the Vermilion City there being directly south, I guess it's kind of like a diamond. It's like a diamond, and then the Viridian City we're coming out of, or from quote unquote Viridian City to Vermilion, we're coming out of the Diglett Cave, I think, still. I still think that. I guess. I don't know. That's real rough, I gotta say. I don't fully understand all that, but sure. I guess that's close enough to something I can make sense of. Is that really it though? Have we found our last area? I'm kind of surprised by that. It doesn't feel... like we should be in our last area yet, I guess. New challenges. Okay. Well, that's all I can do for now, I guess. We'll just call it there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you now understand the bizarre lore of Pokopia. The bizarre geography, I guess, is more so the case. I don't know. I tried my best to make sense of it. The game just defies trying to make sense of it. The worst part about it is that it just feels bad. Like the geography is nonsensical in a way that feels bad. Like it's like it doesn't make logical sense just on first blush. I have to go through these hoops to make it make sense, and that just doesn't jive well. Like it's gonna make it hard to be like, oh, this way is how I get to this one. This way is how I get to that one, right? I feel like that's bad game design, honestly. Like legitimately, things don't have to be literally true in video games, obviously, but this just doesn't make sense on a purely logical basis. Only through these weird abstractions I'm making up does it make any sense. Oh well. Sailor V. Just the winding paths up the sparkling skylands, that's all it is. Alright. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Good night. Hey there. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I got a lot more for you if you want them. Just hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notifications. I'd also appreciate if you left me a like and a comment and maybe shared the video around with your friends. You can also follow me on all the usual social media sites and find my other YouTube channels and Twitch channel by checking out my website in the description below for all those links. My videos are funded by my patrons, Ko-fi subscribers, and YouTube members, whose names you'll see scrolling by in these credits here. For just $1 a month, you too can find yourself here, trapped in my end screen for all eternity, among other benefits. In particular, I'd like to thank Jeremy Coatney, Frog Prince Michael, Beastsman, Beelzis, Fleakill, Fire Mizumi, Golden Nova, Haru Hayes, Squish, and the almighty Ferret Lord. A big thanks to all my other patrons and to my little community as a whole. Remember to be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful, whatever time it is for you. Bye. Sleep well.